We've lost contact with North America's 4th Air Force and their 8th Infantry Regiment. They're engaged in...
How long? It took a while, but finally we received the attack order. We must reduce damage as much as possible. Good luck, Raiden.
I'm forwarding you information. Please confirm before beginning your mission. Do you hear me, Raiden? We're still surveying the enemy, so please head straight to the scene.
There doesn't appear to be many enemies coming to the suburbs, but you can't be negligent. Remember, shoot them before they shoot you. Max speaking. You're aware of it, but it's the first time to witness contamination of this level with these kinds of massive weapons. To be honest, don't know what will happen, so be careful.
I'm sending you the information on the enemy. No contaminations from surface weapons have been confirmed in the area. This would be aerial combat, so please act as such. The 18th Mechanized Infantry are engaged in blocking the advancement of the enemy ships into metropolitan areas. It is unclear how long we can maintain the flatline, so please hurry to the area. The speed of enemy destruction is perfect. Neither the plane nor the pilot has been damaged in the contact. We will be entering the metropolitan area very soon. The enemy in that area are being mopped up by the 2nd and 4th Panzer Divisions. Please quickly pass through it and aim for the target point.
Hold on. This is too much for the defense corps to handle on their own. Descend and pursue the destruction of the target.
Captain, is that really necessary? The citizens have all been evacuated, and most of the enemy weapons have been destroyed.
That may be so, but I'm sure the retreating people can do it possible. It won't hurt to help out.
I'm getting a response by radar. Numerous enemies have crossed the defense lines and invaded metropolitan area.
You heard it. Sorry, but I'm gonna have to ask you to respond appropriately on site.
The number of enemies destroyed has been confirmed. It seems that some enemies in the crowd have survived. I'm requesting help from the 2nd and 4th Panzer Divisions. Enemy aircraft is flying between skyscrapers. Please be careful.
Be careful, you said. Do you have any better advice for me?
I believe it's the captain's role to give advice. Don't you have any advice for me?
Make sure you don't hit a building.
Enemy flight battleships are approaching. Why? There are vessels leaving from the ship. enemy had suspended action followed.
Believe that something so huge is being contaminated. But I gotta say that the mission was well accomplished.
Excellent job. I will check the measuring instruments, so please stand by at cruising speed.
Well, I'd like to relax over a coffee now, but it seems that's not possible. What's the report, Ashiria?
We have received contact from the Middle East branch. It appears to be a high crystal response within the vicinity of latitude 18 degrees north and longitude 32 degrees east. It seems to have the same energy response as previous Longplay.
In other words, there's been another annoying contamination. Unfortunately, you'll have to refuse the invitation to tonight's party.
There's a town around the oasis ahead of us, yet it appears that there has been much weapon response. It seems completely subdued.
Their attacks seem perfectly efficient. Can it be there's some sort of unified strategy?
There are no SOS calls from the town. Was everyone able to
All I know is that I have permission to attack them without hesitation.
Why are you always so aggressive? Is that because you're military now?
Well, not sure myself. What do you think, Ashiria? You're a military weapon, right?
You're so mean. Your destruction rate is pretty low. Captain, you weren't very efficient out there. I'm sure there's no problem with the plane. Raid the valley and proceed without going over the cliff. Why have you chosen to raid them like a fish?
I won't jump to conclusions yet, but I sense that those crystals have advanced intelligence.
No way! Even if they had any, it could only be simple behavioral patterns like that of insects, right?
Can't rely on the words of scholars. But let's just be cautious for now.
Enemy response eliminated. Please maintain your course.
The enemies will start gathering soon. Gotta rush through.
Bellwether will head later. Exercise caution because I can't see. Successful entry into the ruins, where Raiden seems to have been shelled, so brace yourself. The data analysis from Raiden is complete. What? What are these numbers?
Hurry up and report.
There's crystal reaction from the cave, but no contamination has been detected from other than the...
So it's a cave surrounded by crystals. Isn't that a promising cave for the future? Man, give me a break.
But to have contamination in the cave?
I guess the cave being rich.
high energy response. It's deep inside.
Well, we'll have to ask it to come out and play.
The enemy is transforming and the energy level is increasing. Please be extra careful. Enemy deactivated. Watch out for explosions. I found a path to exit out into the sky. Please make a vertical ascent and evacuate at once.
Excavating the crystals. I think we can assume now that they have intelligence. We'll join you after inspecting the cave, so stand by. Sorry for keeping you waiting. I'm heading towards the Wind's shipping port. It's private port, but it also actually carries out repairs and maintenance for DCD.
Bellwether will head there immediately, but please patrol and secure the surrounding airspace before heading towards the scene. A transmission has come in from the council. I'm connecting it.
It's been a long time, Captain Niceville. Why is Bellwether heading toward Windsport?
Ah, Miss Helga Lindblom. What a pleasure to hear from a woman who must be so busy working with the council.
Thanks for being so considerate. Although I'd be even happier if you didn't increase my workload. Why did you change the course of Bellwether? I'd also like an explanation for the SOS call to the port in the name of VCD.
Well, that's...
Captain, I've confirmed multiple contaminated weapons here at Windsport. What's happening?
not good. Quickly mop up the port enemies, Raiden. Yes,
Yes, do tell me all about it when you have time later.
Captain, you issued an SOS call to the port. Did you know that the enemy was...
I came up with a hypothesis while retrieving the crystals at the cave, so I made the call just in case.
The port enemy has nearly annihilated. It will continue with their duties, so please don't panic. Your vital meter is decreasing. I understand, so please stay focused every day. Emergency contact from the show port defense base. It's undergoing massive attack of contaminated weapons. We're receiving requests for urgent relief.
I knew they'd be appearing there too. Well, we retreat. You hear that, Raiden? Fly northwest from there and you'll arrive in no time. Hurry! We're heading there too.
Seems like you've missed quite a lot of enemies. I know you're tired from all the fighting, but please hurry ahead to some shelter. Captain, you mentioned that you knew they'd appear.
Yeah. My hypothesis was unfortunately correct. I thought these crystals might be advanced life forms that would mutually communicate.
They look like jewels, but are actually individual.
You see, they were obviously mining those crystals in that cave for a certain reason. I assumed that by us taking away their crystals, they'd come back for revenge.
Well then, why don't you report to the Weapons Development Division and Council and ask for an analysis?
There will be years of meeting if you ask for help from scientists and politicians. Showing them the results is the quickest way.
Excuse me, but that remark is one that ignores civilian control. Your remark and conduct are worthy of a military tribunal.
Well, in that case, tell them you were forced by the captain.
High energy response. The contaminated weapons. Below? It's coming out from the water. Its arms are opening out. I can't believe this transformation. Transforming into a walking creature.
I've never heard of a weapon in this form. Did they actually innovate the weapons they took? Well, anyways, I'm glad we've won. Can't leave the crystals like this. We'd better head to the French LHC or else we'll be chased forever.
You hear me, Raiden? We're being forced by the captain to head towards France after withdrawing.
don't want to stand out too much on this mission, so we'll fly close above the sea and the ground until we get close to the LHC.
I'm getting responses to contaminated weapons in the Plan airway. Raiden, I need you to proceed and destroy them. We're getting close to Sidonia Falls. Blend into the waterfall from the sun. I'm sorry for ruining your coffee time, Captain. That's there is a transmission.
Oh, Madam Lindworm from the Council. I'm surprised you've already caught on.
It's not the Council. It's from the Weapons Corporation. I will connect you.
Lieutenant Captain, did you forget that we're at war while you're carefree with the coffee? How about paying attention to your role as the captain of Bellwether, a cutting-edge aircraft carrier?
I apologize for worrying. Bellwether of the Weapons Development Division performs wonderfully. It would really be helpful if you could improve the feel of the seat and the coffee maker as well.
I have to go on a walk with these precious aircraft.
I'm not obliged to inform you, technical officer.
You think I'm some kind of normal technical officer? Without me, Raiden and Bellwether wouldn't be around. This whole war with the crystals depends on me. I guess it's difficult for someone like you who judges people on ranks to understand.
Oh, I apologize. The transmissions will be temporarily shut off since the ship will be entering a magnetic storm. I will contact you when the line recovers.
Lieutenant Campbell of the Weapons Development Division. I knew the name, but didn't know how annoying he would be.
The enemy destruction speed is great. Please keep up the good work. We will be approaching the LA-630 very soon. I'm getting a contamination response on my radar. Captain, multiple contaminated weapons are invading the LA-630.
Was it drawn to our crystals? How did they get here before we did? No time. Respond to the enemy in the air, Bellwether. Annihilate the enemies that have invaded the LHC facility, right? They've made quite an impression, and they've done it in an organized formation. They have a commanding officer or something?
A commander among the crystals? It's pretty cool.
I was speaking hypothetically, but there's no doubt that there must be some core that's giving orders.
More enemies are approaching the LA-630 facility.
Right. Protect the central facility. Sorry, but we're occupied here. Sorry for being a bad boss. I need you to help us take out the remaining enemies in the sky.
You've let too many enemies escape. I know it's a tough mission. Please hang in there. Now help us up in the sky.
This attack. They just keep appearing. Could it be that they understand war strategies?
A high energy response is approaching the sky above the facility.
Don't let it near the LHC facility.
The enemy has arrived in the sky above the LHC. Please don't let them invade any further. The side parts have separated and fallen. Captain, the enemy has invaded into the LHC facility.
Right. Pursue it and destroy it by any necessary means. That was close, but you were able to finish it without destroying the LHC facility.
Captain, emergency contact from the deck. Surveillance plane is on the fourth story. Message from the second storage room. The crystals were snatched by somebody.
One problem after another. Jeez. Can't they just give me some time to enjoy my coffee?
The surveillance plane that stole crystals just now is heading towards the northeastern sea.
The objective is unclear, but recovery is top priority, so hurry and pursue it. Nothing will come by carrying away the crystals. It must have been planned since they penetrated the bellwether and carried them away, right?
A transmission from an unregistered identification code. Captain, how should I proceed?
It will cut into the VCB military line, so it may not be unrelated to this man, you know? Why don't you connect to them?
I am honored to become part of the Highness Chastesses. This is Valbarossa Haka. You've heard of him.
The pirate Barbarossa was the one who stole the crystals.
I heard that attacking the army was a hobby of yours, but I never knew you were a thief. Are you having trouble making it?
An incompetent master who can't even take care of contaminated weapons is gonna treat me like a thief? Just remember that I'm getting paid to tell you what the hell.
Oh. Get money for those crystals.
You give me way too much information. You sound pretty innocent, but I guess I shouldn't underestimate you. I'm in a contract and can't say much, so let's just put it this way. The more disputes, the merrier.
What's this? You're involved in crystals? You've been attacking the army for the last few years, but now you're looting crystals?
I don't know. I don't understand what a pirate would be thinking. Years in space.
from the Weapons Development Division.
It appears that the crystals have been taken by someone. This is an inexcusable mistake, Captain.
You have sharp ears as usual. We're doing all we can to recover them. They're hard to regain. We're considering sinking the thieves and the crystals using concealed.
Sink? There's no way that can be allowed. Those are valuable. Well, more importantly, Bellwether's mission is not to play tag with bandits. We should leave the recovery mission to other squads to prepare for battle with contaminated weapons.
Unfortunately, we don't turn the other cheek. So don't listen to the rumors, Captain, and please return to your important research task.
The people doing the desk work are so careful. They're doing that.
Fighting thunder like a pirate.
We public officials are gentle on citizens, but it's the VCD's policy to be tough on those who fail to pay their taxes.
I'm also nice to citizens, but hate soldiers. I'm seriously going to battle now. VH wouldn't be famous if it ended with this.
It is going wrong, is that alright? Raiden will be in danger too if you obey the pirates.
Alright, we're ready. Be it the cherished treasure of mankind or whatever. You come at me, and I end. Sorry, but we're going to destroy it.
It's like the strength of an army. Listening. The army won't be able to handle the weight.
This isn't the time to be moved. Not the contaminated weapons. We also have to be seriously engaged. I'm sure you understand. Don't be careless.
Good, aren't you? Seems that I underestimated her strength. But I still have a secret. When I turn her on. What? I can't control the weapon. Why is it being contaminated by the crystal?
A high-energy crystal response from the enemy package. Stolen crystals are mutating into a contaminated state. The crystals are absorbing the power of the patch. The potential to circle high-power weapons is high. Exercise caution. Enemy formations change. The energy level is increasing.
Sorry, but it's not over. There's still something else coming up. moron said he wouldn't contaminate it, but look at this! I suspected something the moment I heard that obnoxious name shift.
The enemy battleship and gigantic weapons have been completely...
You know, I would like to talk to you about various things. So can you come to our ship, Sir Valverosa?
You'll abide by the proper etiquette if you're going to invite a lady.
What? You're a lady, Barbarossa? Raiden, can you hear me? We shall commence the attack on the enemy facility based on the information we got from VH.
A facility that was supposed to be closed by the Weapons Development Division. This is becoming ever since.
I've told you many times that I was only hired and don't know the details. But I did do my research on the plant, and stuff like that is important.
But I can't believe that it's a weapons development facility that was supposed to be shut down.
There's no time to think. It seems they're ready for battle.
Your response to the enemies is wonderful. This performance is remarkable given that the enemy has state-of-the-art weaponry. An incoming transmission from inside the enemy facility.
What is it? There are no contaminated weapons around this area.
Why are you here, Lieutenant?
What are you doing in a facility that should have been torn down? This is different from the official record, isn't it?
It was necessary to avoid the eyes of the idiots in the council. There are a bunch of imbeciles who don't understand the importance of nuclear energy research.
I see. So you are breaking the Montevideo agreement, right?
That agreement is ridiculous. The weapons division has actually already been successful. What do you think provides the energy for fighting Thunder and Bellwether?
That's an intriguing one.
We need to break from our bondage to the Council for the future of mankind. SHIP is an organization formed by scientists for the same purpose. You guys on the front lines know well what it would be like if Raiden weren't here during the battle with the crystals, right?
It would have been tough for sure. Pirate ship hired by the captain has also been contaminated. Crystals aren't something we humans can fight. They're too dangerous.
I thought that the armies would be more useful when you're being rash as I imagined. realize that you're closing the door to the future of mankind!
That's correct. The danger level from contaminated weapons is something that we know best since we're on the front line. If there's something you want to say to the captain...
Stupid colonists who don't understand the righteousness of shit!
Are you letting the enemies flee? Kindness leads to defeat or battle.
There are many things built in the facility of this kind to store and transport machinery and finished weapons. You escape from there.
Raiden, can you hear me? I'll send you the escape routes from within the facility. It's just that the analysis is outdated, so please ascertain the outside routes in accordance with the situation. Not everything that Lieutenant Campbell said can be wrong, so it's complicated.
Let's prioritize the performance of duties now, rather than being frustrated.
Raiden is currently entering the underground cargo transport route from the facility.
You should be able to leave if you advance that way. Continue calmly.
That you guys will be escaping from the cargo route. We have the opportunity, so we might as well use the capabilities of the latest weapons we developed.
Be careful, Ryan. Lieutenant Campbell does have first-tier ability as a scientist.
It appears that he has a gigantic power. Please exercise caution. Third plane? This is tough. The number has increased.
It appears that the number has increased, but you need to calm down.
All the weapons have been destroyed. It was definitely home.
This is an internal squabble, and I'd like to make it the last one at that.
What will happen to Captain Campbell?
That's something for the Council to judge. Let's just focus on the battle that awaits us.
We have entered Arduena Silva Atomic. We will head toward the Strange Space Center after passing through the forest.
Go ahead, Raiden. But watch out for contaminated weapons.
You seem to have safely entered the forest.
I know that it's a secret mission. Can you tell me the target already? I'm just not used to carrying out a mission without knowing what the target is.
Alright. I told you that we were able to retrieve a lot of information from the ship facility that you guys destroyed, right? Well, it seems that any information stored on an individual crystal gets collectively shared by all the other crystals.
Is that very possible?
I've heard that even among terrestrial life forms, an individual learns a new way to hunt. The same method of hunting was suddenly acquired by other individuals all around the world. This may be like the collective unconscious that Young talked about.
It's hard for me to understand difficult things. So can you explain it more in layman's terms?
Simply said, the information that comes into contact with crystals is being leaked to all the contaminated weapons.
I see. So they're making it as unclear as possible as to where they're headed.
That's correct.
Remember, the crystals will share any information among each other, so you can't let them escape. You've got to do better.
Alright. Can you possibly tell us the reason for aiming for the S-Range Space Center?
Well, I'm sorry about this sudden topic, but we'll have to go to outer space.
I see. Excuse me, what did you just say?
I will officially relay the council mission. Both Bellwether and Fighting Thunder will head toward the planet where the crystals exist and destroy the source of the crystals flying into the Earth. That's it.
Where did that utterly reckless strategy come from?
Don't worry. Bellwether and Raiden were both created to be active in outer space. You learned that during the training, right?
That's not the problem. The sudden mission?
This is the official mission to us from the Council, right?
Yes. I'm sorry, Max, about asking you to do this reckless mission. It is the kind of lousy mission you despise.
We are soldiers. You tell us to go somewhere, and whether it is the end of the universe or otherwise, we'll accomplish the mission.
Thanks, Max.
attached. Switching to the second booster. We are approaching the acceleration limit momentarily. Please hurry back to Bellwether, Raiden. Hurry, Raiden. Break away. In 3, 2, 1. I know it's a breakaway mission, but I would have liked it if you had destroyed it a little quicker. I'm calculating the coordinates. Since it was a breakaway to avoid the enemy attack, it's sort of drifted quite far from the arrival.
What can we do? Head toward the destination point while watching out for the cosmic garbage?
Why do they need weapons in this area?
The equipment for removing the cosmic garbage appears to have been contaminated by the crystals. Before we could realize it, the contamination had spread outside Earth.
I realize that it's really tough with the contaminated weapons, but there's not much time until the warp device will be activated. Please hurry toward the destination.
Is the warp device the Alcubierre drive that was successfully experimented with like around 10 years ago, right? It creates space-time foam based on the contraction and extension of space.
The device will be used on the enemy planet. Hurry up, we can't be late.
Numerous contamination responses have been detected among the debris of the colony. We are leaving from the colony area and will be arriving at the destination site. The contaminated weapons respawn from 9 o'clock. What? That's way too big.
I know this one. It's Angle, the space debris retrieval colony. This has been contaminated too.
You can't tell, but it appears we haven't touched it.
Stand firm to the end, right? Got it?
It is silent. The contamination response has disappeared. Or is destroyed.
Gosh. We can say we are fortunate in that they have been destroyed before they would attack the Earth.
Raiden and Bellwether are heading toward the destination point.
We will somehow be able to make it according to schedule. I wonder if something
It's developed into an interesting twist. It's worth leaving the sea sometimes.
What? Barbarossa? Oh, I forgot that you were still aboard. Bellwether has returned to cruising speed. Raiden fighters have been deployed.
So it begins. If we lose this battle, we lose all of BCD's main force. Even if that were not the case, with all the crystals lying dormant on Earth simultaneously,
We'll begin a descent onto the Mother Earth. Numerous contaminated weapons confirmed in satellite images. Proceed with caution.
However, there's no time to make a detour. We must wipe out any enemy forces that obscure our path as we descend. That civilization. But could it be that it's the planet itself that is contaminated? This must mean that what we had thought was their motherland was in fact an already contaminated planet.
Is this the future of Earth? This lifeless planet?
We're here to prevent that from happening. Destroy the enemy in its soul.
Yes, sir. Wait, what is this? There's something odd. It appears to be a planet which once sustained life, but the atmosphere seems to consist almost completely of carbon dioxide with some hydrogen.
Do you really think this is the appropriate time for a science class?
My apologies, but I feel as if I've seen this atmospheric composition ratio somewhere. Captain, I'm reading an ultra-high energy signal deep beneath the surface. It's unlike anything we've come across before. It's a high probability that this is
There must be a path. Extend the range of our radar and search the surface for leaking energy.
understood. In the area ahead, there is a position of energy leaking. I will deploy all Raiden fighters to that location.
Well done. You hear that, Raiden? Looks like we'll have to head underground and destroy them directly. Send force to the objective point immediately.
Raiden has made successful infiltration.
Alright. The rest of the Raiden fighters in the Bellwether will support the air. It will be disadvantageous to fight separately, so gather around the Bellwether and lend each other support.
CO2 at 95.32%, N2 at 2.7%, argon at 1.6%, oxygen at 0.13%.
Syria, focus on the battle right now. You can investigate the atmospheric composition of 110 times.
Yes, I'm sorry. But I've a combination saying I did. With Earth's fate hanging in the balance, the enemy destruction rate is dangerously low. Please rise yourself to action.
Are they in?
Affirmative. Raiden has reached the gate.
Glad. Remember, folks, we're here to fight, not to get ourselves killed.
Well, it's one thing that civilization is progressing, but all these machines make the balance. Personally, I need a view of the ocean.
I got it. But remember now, Captain. CO2 at 95.32%, N2 at 2.7%, argon at 1.6%, oxygen at 0.13%. It's Mars! This atmospheric composition is exactly the same as Mars!
Same as Mars? Is that so? Although I know it seems that the howling is important.
There is water on Earth and none on Mars. That is said to be the reason why there's only life on Earth. But there was water underneath Mars' surface. Why then is there no water?
Who knows? I'm not a scientist, so I haven't got a clue.
What if there was first water and then life?
If for some reason life disappeared, water disappeared and the oxygen disappeared from the atmosphere,
saying that was caused by the crystals.
I thought it was hot in the first place. Regardless of the contamination caused by the crystals, in order to destroy all life form on the planet would take 2 rooms.
I see. So what you're suggesting is that the crystals buried on Earth were not meant to contaminate the weapons, but were buried to change the atmosphere itself. So you mean you're trying to change the planet itself?
But what would be the crystal's motive for doing it? No one could say they aren't trying to invade Earth.
What an impressive response speed for a first time battle in outer space. This is a battle worthy of an ace. I understand you're nervous, but your response speed is lagging behind. Try a little harder.
Assyria, can you analyze the ingredients of the crystals around Raiden?
I'll try. The crystals here are made mostly out of hydrogen and oxygen. In other words, they're close to condensed water.
So what's being made here is different from the contaminating crystals after all.
If water is present, then more than half the CO2 in the atmosphere will dissolve into water. There is a chance that the same thing that happened in the early stages of Earth to create the ocean will occur here.
So, after turning the entire planet into an uninhabitable planet like Mars, in time, they can transplant it back into a planet where life can grow.
Seriously? So the crystals are trying to reset the planet?
It looks like this is more than a simple matter of a space invasion by an extraterrestrial life.
Can we bring to beings who act on a scale like this? These are beings who control planets.
That doesn't mean we can just give up. Stop. I've already planned my schedule for my vacation.
You're right. It's not good to analyze things more than it's necessary. We're military. All we're required to do is do our best to complete our mission.
Well, that's a whole other direction to take things. A far outcry from our scientific position.
Are they the same civilization? Or a different civilization of crystals? Although I'm not entirely sure they even have the concept of civilization.
Captain, the magnetic field surrounding Raiden is turning into something like a storm. This later communication
Right. Hear us? Spawn, what's going on?
We've lost communication. However, vitals still remain, so it is likely that the storm... What exactly are they?
Let them be to wake up call. Revenge upon mankind.
I'm not exactly ready for being married anytime soon. There's no way I'm not returning to Earth and seeing the big blue sea again.
Nothing we can do now. Just have to pray that Raiden returns victorious.
Raiden, I don't know if you can hear me, but get back here.
surrounding energy signals have all stopped. All enemies who had been engaged with Raiden fighters have stopped moving.
Could it be that they've really managed to succeed? Breathtaking.
Incoming transmission from Raiden. Mission complete. Returning to base.
All I can say is, well done. They really pulled it off. How much longer will it take until the critical launch of the Alcubierre drive?
Operations are being hurried, but including the link with the ship's control system, the calculations are approximately 6 hours and 15 minutes. Then, from critical activation to transitioning to warp, it will take approximately 9 hours and 30 minutes.
That's still quite a bit of time. Well, there's no use in rushing things, but I'm worried that we haven't received a reply from Earth.
It's a transmission using the simplified Alcubierre drive, so we don't know for certain whether they've been received it. It's still been 2 days since your system has been operational, so there's no point in panicking. Why not drink coffee and relax a little?
Of course you're right, but it's hard to relax at a time like this. We've destroyed the crystal at its source, and I can't seem to shake my sense of worry.
Yeah, I'm of the same opinion. I heard the report from the Raiden fighter, but considering its strength to contaminate the entire planet, I feel there's something off about its lack of resistance.
The two of you worry way too much. I'm already busy planning my vacation. Critical launch of the Alcubierre drive. Destination, Earth. There will be shock resistance, so pay caution.
I hope these are just imaginary fears, but I feel as if we've missed something crucial. Where are we? This doesn't seem to be the correct destination.
I agree. We should be near Earth, but what is this planet? According to the images, I'm guessing we're near Mars? This is a simplified Alcubierre drive we're dealing with, so there may be some slight discrepancies.
Well, there's no point in worrying over the reason. Hurry and confirm our correct location. If we're near Mars, I'd like to contact the VCD.
Wow. This is my first time to see Mars live, but it looks similar to the photographs. Although it is bigger than I thought.
Of course it's bigger if you see it up close. Anyway, putting that aside, that's odd.
What's the matter?
I've confirmed the location, but according to our instruments, we have, in fact, arrived at our correct destination. Perhaps our instruments were damaged while we're going through warp. I'll try recalculating them.
Yes, hurry please.
Hey, Captain. I'm not that well versed when it comes to space, so I'd appreciate it if you indulged me. But is Mars's moon round as well?
Moon? I guess you could call Phobos and Deimos moons, but unlike Earth's moons, they aren't round.
Then what is that moon right there behind Mars called? To me it looks round.
What are you saying?
Captain, I've checked over and over, but our location indicates we are near Earth. Regardless of how many times I check, my results tell me that we are right in front of Earth.
No. Then the planet we're seeing now isn't Mars, but Earth? These red